Hey there, Temple Snatchers. It is Stephanie, and I am super excited to be back with you. I know it's been a minute, but I needed a break. So I am back, I am refreshed, and I am ready to give you some super effective content. If it's your first time joining us, welcome to the Temple Transformation Tribe. I am Stephanie, your host and content curator, and I am super excited to share with you 3 areas that I focus on. I focus on spiritual growth and transformation, emotional management, and physical transformation, which is getting those bodies snatched. I do believe in a holistic view of what to have a snatched temple means. It's not just how you look on the outside, but it's how you feel about yourself, and it's your connection to God. So today's video is going to be about emotional management. And so if you clicked on this to figure out when to shut up, women, you are in the right place at the right time. I know that's pretty harsh, but let's get down to it. Sometimes as women, we just need to shut up. Just stop talking. Just stop talking. It's not necessary to have the last word all the time. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right into the top 3 situations that we as women just need to shut up. And then I'm going to give you back your time as usual. I had to brew me some mojo for this one. This is a special cup. This came from one of my sorors. It was a thank you. So this is what it says on this side. And then I'll turn it over to the other side. And there's a little inscription at the top. I don't know if you can see that. See? So I'm going to drink it back the way that I typically drink. Because I'm, right-handed. So I have to hold it right-handed. So we're going to make it happen. The first situation that you need to shut up is self-inflicted drama. Let me give you an example. You blow up emotionally. Could be at work, could be at church, could be in a relationship. And even though you may feel like you're right, or you may feel like you have a leg to stand on, the emotional piece of it, you brought on because you sent an inappropriate text. You left an inappropriate voicemail. You know that you were inappropriate with somebody physically or in person, where the person left offended, you left offended. You know that you did something that was not godly, that was perhaps cruel, and that was really not of your character. So those are times when we need to shut up. Don't add fuel to the fire. Don't say low blows or say things that you know are going to hit people below the belt or push those buttons. Because in that instance, not only are you not showing the light of Christ, but you have completely let your emotions take over. And I am here to tell you, sometimes our emotions can get us in a place that we can't come back from. Sometimes we can say things or do some things or act in a certain way that we cannot ever recover from. I'm telling you, whoever said sticks and stones, my hair, my bones were words would never hurt me was an absolute stupid person. I mean, that's the only word I can think of. They just were not. That is so not true. Words hurt, and sometimes hurt worse than a lick, because the pain of a lick will subside because the body reheals itself. With words, you live that thing over and over again. So the first situation where we as women need to shut up is when we've self-inflicted conflict, when we've sent a text, when we've grieved the spirit, when we've offended someone else. We need to just shut up. Just stop talking and give it some time and space. The second situation that we kind of need to shut up is when we've given someone permission to correct us. I'm going to say that again. When we've given someone permission to correct us. 2 examples that come to mind. Church world. When you join a church and you come under the covering of a pastor, then one of the things that you indirectly say is, Pastor, I give you not only the charge to grow my soul, to develop me spiritually, but also to correct me and also to help me figure this thing out. That's what you do. You're essentially giving him permission to grow you up. And what tends to happen is the pastor then passes that permission on to your ministry leaders or wherever you may find yourself serving and working. Those people then, you've given them the permission because you've submitted to their authority. Listen to me clearly. You've submitted to that authority, and by submitting to that authority, what you're saying is, I give you permission to correct me. And for some strange reason, we assume that correction has to always be in love. It has to always be the way we want it to be delivered. When in fact, the only thing we're responsible is how we respond to a thing. We can't control how something is said, how something is released. We can only respond. We can only control how we respond. So regardless of if the correction is spiteful, if it's laced with hatred, if it doesn't come from a healthy place, your responsibility is to take from the table what you can and leave the rest there. Another example is in a sorority. Most of the times, a sisterly correction is a part of the makeup of what we do. You have to be willing to take that correction, whether it's the same thing, whether it's laced in condescending tones, whatever it is. You have to be able to take it with a smile, because you gave them permission to correct you when you took the oath. You gave your pastor and your leaders at your church permission when you submitted to their authority. You gave your boss that authority when you took the job. So when we do these things, we say, when you got married, you took that oath from your husband that you were going to take correction. And so since you've given those people permission, shut up. Take the correction. Take off the table what can make you better. Leave the rest of the stuff there. And I know it's a maturity thing, but I'm telling you, sometimes you just got to just mute. Just close it. Walk away, go read a book, go walk, go do something with your children, go just get yourself out of that environment until you can learn how to de-escalate. The third and final situation where I feel that women just need to shut up is when you don't have anything beneficial to contribute. I was trying to read my notes. When you don't have anything beneficial to contribute. You remember when we were growing up and your mom said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all? Mm-hmm. How many people know that is still relevant in our adult lives? Oh my God. You don't know how many blessings you block by opening your mouth and continuing to agitate, continuing to talk. You got to have the last word instead of just shutting up. You don't know how many blessings you are keeping by shutting up. Okay? There's a saying that says you gotta, the only way people know you're a fool, the only way people know that you're crazy is when you open up your mouth and you make them out to be the truth. You make what they're saying out to be the truth. But if nobody can ever tag you to any lewd behavior or loud behavior or any disruptive behavior, then it's just a rumor. But you turn rumor into fact when you open up your mouth and continue to agitate and continue to talk back and continue to have these sly things to say under your voice. It is not professional in the workplace. It is not working in a sorority. It's not going to work in church. It's not going to work at home. I can't think of an environment where you just popping off is going to work. It's not going to work. We have got to get these our emotions under control, women. So I'm telling you, learn how to shut up. I don't want to say be quiet, because be quiet sometimes is too soft of a tone and a soft of a message. I really need you to get this. And so for some of us, I just need you to shut up. I just need you to just, let me just get on over here and let me just, let me just read a scripture. Where's my journal? Let me put these headphones in and get me some YouTube. I keep headphones around me. Put them headphones in, turn on whatever music you want to turn on. You can turn on Shake It Off by Tay Swift. You can turn on some Kurt Carr. You can turn on whatever you want to turn on. But learn how to do it, ladies. So the 3 situations where we as women really need to shut up. Number 1, self-inflicted drama, where we have said something, done something that is completely out of character. And instead of just letting time and space handle it, we still trying to talk. Shut up. The second situation is when you've given people permission to correct you. Take the correction in stride with a smile. Don't rebut. Take off the table what can help you grow. Leave the rest there. Third situation, when you don't have anything beneficial to contribute to the outcome of the situation. Shut up. Shut up. Just close your mouth and let the Lord fight your battles. There's a song that says, if I walk alone, and let the Lord fight my battles, then I know the victory shall be mine. I'm trying to read through I'm trying to sing it. But he's just saying, if we can just be quiet, And if we can just turn that thing over to the Lord will fight your battles. The Lord will give you revelation. The Lord will teach you how to be patient. The Lord will teach you long suffering. The Lord will develop the spiritual fruit in you that you need to display at all times so that you are one of the king's kids. And people can associate you with the kingdom and not with the garbage. Somebody ought to tweet that. You want the world to associate you with the kingdom and not with the garbage because of your mouth and your behavior and your inability to control your emotions. I hope today's message has helped you. It's a little sticky and it's a little tricky because I'm hard hitting and I'm coming straight at it and I'm not holding anything back. But women, we have got to learn when to shut up. It'll bless your lives, your marriages, your relationship with your children, your work relationship, any of your social circles. It will completely bless your life if you know when to speak and when to shut it. When to shut it. So as always, if you like this content, if you want to learn how to lose weight, if you want to learn how to have the best body, if you want to learn how to get these emotions under control and spiritual growth, you see how I tied all of that in? Because stress adds weight. It's all interconnected, ladies. If you want to continue to learn, please like, share, and subscribe. Also connect with me on social media. It's going to be at the end of this video. You could also hit that little bell underneath the video to get notified when new videos pop up. And all the links on how to connect with me and all the cool stuff that I've got coming up is going to be right underneath this video. I'm getting ready to do a 30-day free masterclass. So I'm going to be doing a special video about that and putting that information here. But if you want information about that free Emotional Management Masterclass, then go ahead and leave a comment on this video. Go ahead and leave a comment on this video. You can text my office phone, 713-489-2145. You don't have to be in Houston to get this. It's just going to be a free emotional masterclass because we have got to get these emotions under control so that we can live our best lives in our best bodies. Well, it has been my plum pleasure to spend this time with you. As always, until the next Temple Tribe TV session, snatch your temples. Have an amazing day.